I feel like this is something that people who move abroad don't really talk about as much. This is one of the unsexy things about living abroad is there are certain things that you will miss about the US. There are a lot more things that I don't miss about the US than I do, but there are still things that I miss. Amazon Prime is a perfect example. You know, you get used to the convenience of like, I want something, I go on my phone, I order it, I can get it within 24 hours. You get used to that convenience. It's completely different whenever you go abroad. And Amazon does exist in other countries. I'm here in Colombia right now. They actually do have Amazon here. I've actually placed an Amazon order in Brazil before as well, but it's not the same experience. And then some countries have their own Amazon equivalent, but again, it's not the same experience as going on to a platform that you know, it's in your language, you know how to navigate, you already have all your orders and everything. They're recommending stuff that they know that you like. It's a completely different experience. Also, a lot of times whenever you go to restaurants and you're like, oh, can I get this, but can I substitute this? Y'all, no, this is the plate. You don't want it, don't eat it. Or take it off, or order something else. Or like going places that maybe don't have AC. So I'm here in Medellin, Colombia, which is also known as like the city of eternal spring. And like so many things are just outside. Even if you're inside, you're outside. Because that's Medellin. I feel like 90% of the time it's fine. But there are some moments where I'm hot. And I've been thinking like, dang, I wish they had AC in here. But you know what? I'm not in the US where they just have AC all the time. Another great example is like, not depending on Google to tell you what time something opens. Y'all, I remember one time, me and my husband, we were in Merida, Mexico, and we were walking to this taco place that opened at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. That's another thing too. Like in the US, a lot of restaurants, they have like open to close all day. Just this is a side note. A lot of times outside of the US, like it is not like that. Like you will open for breakfast or for lunch or for dinner. So we get to this restaurant, it says they open at 6. We walked up at like 6:05 and they looked like they were open, but we were like, you know, estás abierto. They were like 30 minutos. Like they literally told me 30 minutes. Even though it was 6:05, and even though according to Google, they open at 6 o'clock. What am I gonna do? Be like, oh, but Google says 6 o'clock. No, we said, okay. And guess what? We came back in 30 minutes and had a lovely dinner. So these are like small inconveniences that you don't really think about because you just have them in the US by default. And, you know, just being very honest and being very transparent, you do get used to a certain level of convenience. And sometimes it is kind of frustrating when you don't have those outside of the US, but as Sky said in the comments, it's still worth it. Well, it's still worth it for me. Remember, living abroad ain't for everybody. But if you do want to live abroad, for anybody who is watching this, I do have a free resource called the US Dropout Checklist at the link in my bio for anybody who does want some help getting the F out of the United States so you can experience life abroad.